Welcome to one in a series of MLB team previews for 2026. A team preview on this site is a bit different, as the point is all about whether or not this team fits into the Grail system. If you aren't familiar with the Grail, you should definitely check out the full explanation of how it works by using the link in the description or following the card at the end of this video. This is the first video, so we're starting at the top of the teams with two surefire candidates. Last year's World Series winners, the Dodgers, and the team that they beat in the thrilling series, the Blue Jays. These two teams have a lot in common, not just the World Series appearance last year, but their off-season moves and their positive outlook for 2026. Let's start with the Dodgers. It's no secret they spend a lot and their team's loaded with stars. They do sometimes lose players to free agency though, as they did with a couple of key setup guys in Kirby Yates and Anthony Banda. But they were undeterred and just went out and got another top 5 closer in Edwin Diaz. And Tanner Scott is no slouch either. I don't know for sure who's going to end up being the setup guy, but either way, not many leads are likely to get blown. The offense was loaded last year, starting with guys like Shohei Ohtani, Mookie Betts, and Freddie Freeman. Even a guy like Enrique Hernandez was a solid contributor, though not when he was in my fantasy lineup for some reason. But now they went out and added Kyle Tucker to that lineup, a fourth, or is it fifth, big bat, and they figure to score even more runs this year. Mix in the fact that last year they had a lot of starter injuries, and the possibility that Ohtani is going to start some games as a pitcher right from the beginning of the season, you can see why they look like a juggernaut finally ready to deliver that 110-win season. Honestly, though, it won't require 110 wins to get these guys to ring up a few units as a team worthy of the Grail. Toronto, on the other hand, or maybe the same hand, also had a powerhouse club last year and made some significant additions to that team in the offseason. The offense is anchored by Vlad Guerrero Jr. and his forever a Blue Jay contract, and George Springer is a worthy co-star. The Jays will be looking to Japan standout Kazuma Okamoto to pick up the slack and then some of the departing Bo Bichette. But with guys like Addison Barger and Dalton Varsho to chip in steadily, scoring runs shouldn't be a problem. On the pitching side, a staff good enough to help the team to the most wins in the AL, tied with the Yankees, and a postseason run that fell just short of a title, just got better with the addition of Dylan Cease. You add him to Kevin Gausman and Jose Berrios, and that's a formidable top 3. Toronto's in a tough division with the Yankees and Red Sox, plus Tampa's always finding a way, and the Orioles appear poised for a quick return to competitive, but that shouldn't stop the Jays from winning more than they lose. They have the talent to be consistent all year, and they are also a team worthy of the Grail.